What's going on? It's your boy D here at an exclusive event with the new 2025 Lamborghini Temerario. We have the Temerario that is over here, as you can see it back there. And once the event takes place, we'll go ahead and get some more footage.
Fly hard, drop a weekly, gang strong, he the king, how-tos and reviews, got the people tuned in, these rides the channel when the engines ignite, stay for the thrills, dog, the love for the fly, these rides, these slides hitting the pavement, every gear shifting, never feeling detainment, from the streets to the tracks, living life loud, in the car world, D wearing the crown.
Alright everybody, take a look. This is the Lamborghini Temerario. Temerario stands for fearless, and it is also a bull that fought back in 1865, I believe. But if you take a look, these new headlights are something that I'm sure that a lot of Lamborghini purists are going to have a little bit of issue with, maybe. It's going to take a little bit of getting used to. As you've heard, this is the successor to the Lamborghini Huracan, and this thing is amazing. So take a look at here. You have carbon fiber all throughout this vehicle. Right here, when you see the daytime running lights, you actually have a vent that goes through there that is used for brake cooling, things of that nature. Of course, if you take a look at here, with a car like this, you're always going to have downforce, aerodynamics, different things of that nature. So this car gives you 67% more downforce than just the regular Temerario. This thing is beautiful. So this has the REV'IT package, which is 55 pounds lighter than just your normal Temerario. This beast packs a 4-liter twin-turbo V8 pushing 789 horsepower, but when you combine it with the electric motor, the total output jumps up to a mind-blowing 907 horsepower. This makes it the most powerful V8 Lamborghini has ever built. It's all about downforce. You can see that if you have air coming in here, it's going to scoop up with these ducts right here and just carry that air over top of the car. And of course, that's going to give it that added downforce. I think the most remarkable thing about this car is that it's revving out to 10,000 RPMs, which is unheard of. I don't think I've ever seen a car that revved out that much. And I would love to hear this thing on the road. So as I stated before, it has a 4-liter twin-turbo V8. Max power with the engine, with the internal combustion engine is 789 horsepower, and then it's a combined 907 horsepower when you factor in the electric motors up front. And so you have 3 electric motors. You have 2 on each axle here. Then you have 1 in the rear that is nestled in between the gearbox and the engine. And so this is actually a hybrid electric vehicle. So of course, on one side you got a fuel cap, on the other side you have an actual plug for the hybrid assist system. And take a look at this exhaust. This exhaust is ridiculous. And of course you actually have 2 exhaust tips in there, but you just have this one hexagonal shape that it just looks like it's just one big exhaust, but it's not. This is actually a active aero wing here. You can tell with some of the components inside there. You got carbon fiber on the wheels, which helps with this unsprung weight. It has 67% more downforce and 62% more aerodynamic than your standard Temerario. So from a standstill, the Temerario blasts from 0 to 60 in just 2.7 seconds, and it doesn't stop until it taps out at 213 miles an hour. You have your launch control, you have your different driver selection modes, you have the front lift system here, and here you have an actual drift mode, so that is new to this as well. They say that if you are, I don't know, 6'7", 6'8", that you can fit in this comfortably. Yeah, I would like to see that. Everything in here is all about aerodynamics. Take a look at this. This is active aero right here, but look at this. This carbon fiber weave is beautiful. So you can actually hit these two buttons over here, and this will pop up this grate that will give you access to the engine. You have the Gorilla Glass that's in the rear. And then that rear diffuser, look at that. This is still my favorite part of the car, I believe. Just look how aggressive that looks. The only problem that I can see is that any car that's behind you, this thing is gonna kick up so much rock, so many rocks, so much dirt. So I don't want to be anywhere behind it whenever it's driving down the road, but it's pretty badass. All right, so take a look at this. You have these intakes here, of course, for engine cooling. You have this carbon fiber piece that is there, and look at that pinstriping. DJ Dave.
It's amazing. I'm the reason everybody fired up this evening. I'm exhausted, barely breathing, holding on to what I believe. Let's go. No matter what, you never take that. No matter what, you never take that. Rich boy, take that. DJ Dave. Rich boy, take that. DJ Dave. Rich boy.
All right, take a look at this interior. This thing has a hell of a lot more room than normal Lamborghinis do. This thing is packed with technology. And here we are sitting in the Temerario. This thing is ridiculous. So take a look at this. You have, once again, those fighter pilot controls here. Well, this is the infotainment center right here. Then you have the instrument cluster, but you also have one over here as well. And you can actually slide different things over. I'd have to play around with it a little bit, but you could slide some different things over, settings, over to that actual area there. So if you take a look right here, this is kind of like an alien kind of deal that they've been talking about. You have this floating center console pad, if you will. So everybody, even though it's a little noisy in here, if you love supercars, hybrids, and everything in between, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell notification button. So each and every time I put out a video, you will be notified.